Hello, and thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you taking the time out of your marvelous day to watch this video. And actually, this is the first video out of the series that I have here, Tuesday Talks with Noelia, that I am starting. I'm not quite sure if this is a setup that I'll be keeping, but that's all right, because really what matters is what's coming out of my mouth and the value that I am speaking. So I'm happy to be in front of the camera talking to you today. And on that note, let's get started to the topic that I'll be talking about. I want to talk about stress, anxiety, any negative or bad given situation that you may be in, and how you can use that negativity or stressful situation as fuel and motivation to push you forward and continue to strive to do your best. I feel like we all understand that pain and suffering are unfortunately a part of our lives, and that any given bad situation or a stressful one can pretty much tend to overwhelm you. But let me tell you that the good news is that you don't have to let it overwhelm you, and that you don't have to let it force you to lose your true essence of who you are and what you stand for. So these next kind of few tips that I have for you should help you gear yourself to keep yourself motivated, to keep yourself pushing forward and moving on to what you truly want to do and who you truly are. And the first one is to reframe your thinking. Not all stress is bad for you, and you can actually make stress your friend by not thinking that it is negative or harmful to you. Begin telling yourself that that stress or uncomfortable feeling that you're going through is actually helpful. So that way, over time, you can control your stress, and that stress won't control you. The more you try to teach yourself and tell yourself that the stress is your friend and helpful, the more connections you will make to actually make stress more manageable in the long run. Neuroscientists discovered years ago that by thinking about training your muscles actually get a bit stronger. Likewise, that believing that these ongoing negative stressors in our lives are good and not bad, it would actually positively impact your health instead of declining it and being a little bit upset or sad or stuck in that situation. So in essence, after a stressful situation, your brain can actually grow stronger where it's able to deal and handle other stressful situations in the future even better. And when you perceive stress as an opportunity to grow, you honestly become a little bit more engaged and hopeful. And the second one is to learn from your past experiences. Start looking at your struggles as challenges where you can grow from. Reflect, and when you're reflecting, this is the time to be 100% completely honest, because in any given negative situation you could have been part of the problem or part of the reason why you were feeling the way you're feeling. So this is where reflection comes in. You can think about what you did wrong, what you could have done different in that moment, and not only at what you did wrong but also at what you did right. You want to take that time to process, so if you were placed in a similar situation again in the future, you know how to act accordingly so that same stressful situation or outcome doesn't happen again. Reflection would always give you the opportunity to find out and understand why you're truly feeling the way you're feeling and acting the way you're behaving. So reflect on, everyone, reflect on. This is the part that didn't get recorded, so bear with me here. But number 3 is reach out for some support. Trying to overcome stressful situations is a lot easier when you have support around. Talking to friends, family, colleagues, a counselor, whomever can help alleviate your stress and help you put your mind at ease. They may even give you some advice on how to overcome the situation that you haven't even thought about. Maybe you have too much on your plate, and that's the reason why you're stressing. By reaching out and having support, they may be able to help you and take some workload off of your to-do list, which in hand helps you out in the long run. Also, when you reach out to people when you are going through difficult times, you seem to figure out who your true family and friends are. You'll notice the ones that stick around to help you when times get tough, and the ones that back away. Pay close attention to those people and surround yourself with the people that stick by your side through the good times and the bad. And of course, you want to make sure you are there for them when they are going through a tough time as well. Reciprocation and communication are key. And the fourth one is focus on what you can control and let it build character. Now, things always seem to happen for a reason. No matter how much effort you try to put in, there are sometimes things that are out of your control. Whether that negative or stressful situation had to do with work, was personal, or whatever it was, matter of the fact is, it happened. It's in the past and you can't do much about it. So you can mope all you want, feel sorry for yourself all you want, and be down all you want, and kind of let it be debilitating, or you can use it and let it make you a little bit stronger of a person and build character as well. It honestly depends on how you look at it. It's all perspective and how you act and choose to move forward and just let go. Now for the fifth one. I've said this and I've mentioned it many times before. It is to journal. Surprise, surprise. Write down anything and everything that is on your mind, what you're feeling, the reflections you've come up with, pretty much anything. Writing it down, pen and paper, is pretty much an outlet for you to just let it all go. And even if you don't want to talk to anyone, that piece of paper and pen are your friend for the day. Release it all. As you continue to write and see it all down in front of you, you kind of see a new perspective and kind of can come up with a game plan on how to move forward and continue to be productive. 6 would be channel that stress and anxiety into motion and movement. Working out is the best way to relieve stress, clear your mind, make you happy, and boost your productivity. The last one is to use that setback or stressful situation as motivation and fuel for the future. Every situation, whether good or bad, provides energy. Emotions that you go through are all energies and frequencies coming out of you from past experiences, but that's a topic for another day. Honestly, how you interpret each challenge or stressful situation is up to you. You are in control and you are the only one who can do anything about it. Your actions speak louder than words, let me tell you. And at one point, maybe someone told you you are not good enough, but let me tell you, you are enough. Let's just take that as an example. And I just want you to take that negativity and use it as fuel. Use it to prove them wrong. Use it to prove whoever said that to you, whoever did that negative thing, all that energy and all that adrenaline that you have in a given situation, use it as fuel to push and strive for what you want and who you know you are. Do not let it eat you alive. Do not let it sink you. Just like stress can be positive or negative depending on how you process it, energy works the same exact way. So channel in all that energy you have from all that stress, all that anxiety, and all those bad negative situations, and just channel it into propelling yourself forward because you are in control. You want to make sure that you're taking all of that energy from that negative or stressful situation and using it as fuel to your fire. Light that fire and fuel it even bigger and brighter to light your path to the future. So you don't stay stuck, don't stay stressed, because you gotta shift your mindset. You are in control. Don't forget, because also you're not alone. Okay, there are a lot of people going through the same emotions, and just by shifting and thinking a little bit more positively, you can live a happier life. And honestly, what is the harm in thinking more positively? So yes, that pretty much wraps up all of the little tips and tricks I have to turn that stress and anxiety to pretty much motivate yourself to continue to move forward and strive for what you want to be and do in your life. And I hope that helped you in any way, and if it did, please give this video a thumbs up. Now, I know that I'm a little bit up close and personal, but I really wanted this video to serve as a reminder that you can't change the past and that you shouldn't live in it either, as it is unhealthy to do so. So move forward with positive thinking and actions, as it's honestly your best bet at making stress your friend and overcoming it. And the key to progress forward is to continue doing you regardless of what others say about you.